Hi, it's Melinda. I hope you're having a blessed day. I just wanted to share with you a couple of things that I found helpful as I tried to connect using Facebook. My favorite thing about Facebook is it's free. So I like to use Facebook to connect with people. I try to use it every day, as a matter of fact. I'm just going to share with you a few little tips that I use, and I'd love for you to chime in the comments below with some tips that you use as well to help you connect online using Facebook. Um, the first thing is be consistent, and so I make sure that I'm actually connecting every day, no matter what, whether I want to or whether I don't. So actually, the first thing I do each day is I spend some time being quiet, and I spend some time making sure that I'm focusing and centering, and whatever does that for you, whatever floats your boat, whatever knocks your hair back. I like to use an app called First Five. If you happen to be a Christian lady, that's on my phone, and I use it before my feet hit the floor, and I write in my gratitude journal. That just kind of frames my day before I get started, so that my mindset is in the right place and I'm ready to go and set out with a positive mindset. As I get on Facebook, I'm not just scrolling through looking for stuff to randomly do. I'm actually there for a purpose. And one of the things I do is I look and see who has birthdays. And I actually send them a private message and just reconnect with them if it's somebody they haven't connected with in a while. And it's amazing how people really just like to be acknowledged, whether it's their birthday or for any other reason. But that just gives me a tangible way of knowing every day I'm going to check in with people who have birthdays that day. And I'm not going to send them a link to my business. I'm not going to spam them with an opportunity. I'm going to genuinely just say, how's your day? Got anything special planned? I hope you enjoy the happiest of days. And then we can see where that interaction goes. If they respond, then I can engage in more conversation with them. If they just send a little smiling face and are moving on with their day, that's fine too. That we can just leave it at that. Another thing I do is I just pick a letter of the alphabet, and I find my friends whose names start with that letter of the alphabet, and I just see what they're posting, and I comment on their posts, and I see if they reply to my comments, and then I engage in some more conversation with them. If not, that's fine. So those are two concrete things that I do every day, and they're just quick. They just take like 5 minutes out of my time, and then I'm ready to move on. Another thing that I do is I make sure that I post um, different types of posts during the day, and I'm trying not to overpost because that could be annoying, but I can post lifestyle pictures. So if I know patio eating is real big in Texas, so if I'm eating out on a patio with my husband or friends, or if I'm by myself having Starbucks on the patio, I can post that, say, hey, drop a comment or a picture of what your situation is today. And I can engage and respond back to those people who choose to comment or like, or pictures that somebody's posting. So that's a very simple thing to do. Um, Another thing that I can do is just find something that's trending, like we learned about this week on Alexa.com, and I can find something that's attractive, or I can create something attractive and create conversation around a trending topic. People who would like to engage, and I usually comment back to people who make a comment, and whatever resonates. I try to be genuine, so I don't have a hard and fast rule of I must comment back to every comment, but whatever resonates, I go in and I try to engage as much as possible, because that's the key, is authentic engagement and being consistent. Um, I have a friend who likes to post things that are controversial. That has not worked that well for me, but if it floats your boat and flips your trigger, he gets a lot of mileage out of it. He posts something controversial and just engages people in that manner. That hadn't worked too well for me, but if it works for you, leave a comment. I'd love to learn more about how I can improve in that area. Another thing I do is look and see who has a green dot. That's pretty simple. If they've got a green dot, they're online right then. So I look and I see, okay, Scott's online. I think I'm gonna drop him a comment and see how his day's going. Scott can decide whether he wants to interact or not in a private message. And if not, that's fine. If so, we can just interact. And if you're doing this, if you're doing it often enough and you're engaging, people are going to know that it's okay to talk to Melinda. It's okay to talk to Jason because they are not going to spam me with their opportunity. They're genuinely asking how my day is going. So I can tell them about my trip going camping last weekend. I can tell them about the fire trucks that are out in front of my house right now. I can tell them that I'm bored to tears because they're not going to spam me. They actually see you as someone who is engaging not only in content that you're putting out there on Facebook, but you're actually interacting with other people's posts. You're commenting and liking and just kind of remembering the golden rule. So all of these are kind of common sense things, and I know that you're already doing them. If you have something that really blows your hair back that works for you on Facebook, that helps you with your business, please drop a comment. Also, if you found value here and if you would like some help finding leads, click on the link below and I'll be happy to get back with you. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a fabulous day.